Imaging Spectrum is here today to help you out with some helpful instructions and tips on printers and supplies. Let us start by removing our ribbon from the printer before starting this process today. This will prevent having any issues with the ribbon reading later in the process. In a previous video, we covered the 1.29 firmware update that allowed you to use a 6-inch ribbon with 5-inch media. Today, though, we are updating the firmware and driver. The firmware version we'll be updating is v1.30, and the driver will be v1.6.4, 1.67. Now let's go to imagingspectrum.com and click on Support in the display labeled Shop All Products. The display will change and you will click on the Drivers and Software section. You will now scroll down and click the link that says HiTi Printers. This is a hyperlink that will take you to the download page for HiTi. You will be prompted with 3 drop-down menus that you will need to select what you are trying to find. We will download the driver first, so in the first drop-down I will select driver. In the second drop-down I will select Windows since I am working on a Windows 11 computer, and the third is the model of the printer, the P525L, then click Search. The version v1.6.4 1.67 displays and you will click Download. While that is downloading, you can use the drop-down again. You will select Firmware for the first one, Windows for the second, and P525L for the third section, then click Search. The firmware version will be displayed as v1.07 and v1.30.0.t. Then click Download. With the items now downloaded, we will need to extract both files from the zip files we downloaded from HiTi. We will now be opening the File Explorer and going to our Download section. Here we see the zip files. We will right-click one and select Extract All Files. The file will unzip and open a new window with the file details inside. I will now go to the other zip file and right-click it to extract all of it. Another window will open with the unzipped file details. We will go back to the unzipped driver details and open the P525X file. This will have a bunch of items in it. We are looking to run the Setup 64 application because we are using a Windows 11 64-bit computer. The program will launch and you will click Start. Please note that if you have an older print driver for this printer model, you will be prompted to remove it with its software. And once removed, it will make you restart your computer, causing you to have to relaunch the software. Once it is done installing the new software, it will prompt you. Please select the printer connection type. You will select your current connection. I am using a USB connection, and I want to leave it on the first choice and click Next. The application will say Setup Program Copy Driver Files Finished, and will close itself out once it detects your printer. If it does not detect your printer, you will be prompted with a visual display as you see here. Once you reseat or plug the USB into a working port, the application will see it and close out. We will now close the driver file window and locate the firmware window that popped up. Or you can click on the unzipped file in your download section at this time. There is only one item in the firmware file, and you will double-click it to launch the application software. The application will pop up and display Burn Firmware at the top. There is a notice on this same window before you click Start that reads, "Don't plug out USB until finishing updating the firmware." You will now need to double-check the model and version to ensure they are correct before clicking Start. Once done, you can click Start. Now back to what that notice meant for a second. The firmware application will run, but the printer may take longer to update the firmware. So pretty much, don't disconnect it till you are sure the printer is back up and running again for good measure. The program will start and you will see the message at the bottom change. You will also see a file folder transferring paper to another. The message now reads, "Writing firmware. This needs some minutes. Please wait. Please do not power off printer. Please do not open or close door." The application will finish the transfer and display a window with a new notice. This reads, "The firmware data is sent to the printer. Please wait until the printer doing reset. Please do not power off printer. Please do not open or close door. This program will exit now." We have now been prompted twice to leave the printer alone till it is done. We can now press OK and the application will close out, but we are not done yet. The printer should be displaying FW updating on the printer display. If it still says ribbon missing, make sure you have pressed OK on the last section of the application. The printer display will say FW updating for about a minute or so because it is still receiving the files from the application. Once it receives the files, the display will say Initializing and begin the install. This can take a minute or two, depending on how long it has been since your printer was last been updated. The initialization is done once the printer runs a media check and comes back with a ribbon missing message. This comes up, of course, because we removed the ribbon before starting this process. We can now open the front door and load the ribbon back in. If you have any questions on loading media for this printer, please check out our Imaging Spectrum YouTube page. Once we close the door, the printer will do another media check and display "Printer Ready." Give us a call today. Get your media kits and much more from Imaging Spectrum.